Hey guys, it's me and Glam Goat. Meh, 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 meh. St. Patrick. And the little pink princess dragon. It's time for another holiday look collab from St. Patrick's Day. Yes, it is. We're going to do a look for St. Patrick's Day with our wonderful friggin' friends and sisters from our group called the Chillin' Chicks, because we be some chicks that be chillin'. And I hope that you will hang out, see what we did. There's some really pretty stuff. Some of it's in the box, some of it's out of the box. But I hope you'll check us all out. And we're just here to have some fun. And like, how many of you guys know the story of St. Patty's? Hang out.
Okay, so St. Patty and the Pied Piper are not the same dude. My bad,
Yes,
but it's
indeed.
still a fun story.
Okay, so today we're going to use our Blood Money by Jeffree Star because there is some beautiful greens in here. By the way, when we hit 500 subscribers, I have a brand new Blood Money palette that I'm going to give away. So y'all need to subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Because I'm not even that fond of green. But this, I truly believe this is one of his best palettes as far as the color scheme and just the whole story and usability. She is just so easy to deal with. Ooh, let's put that back there. Okay, so what are we going to do first? We're going to try not to make this too awful long, but y'all know how I am. You all know how I am. And we got a lot of Jeffree Star going on here for St. Patty's Day. All right, let's go with a little kind of an olive green in the crease here. So, St. Patrick, as the story was told to me, in Ireland, there was a small town. I don't remember the name. I'm sure that it has one, and I believe this is based on a true story, so you can probably actually look it up and find it out. Wow. Ooh. Oh, Jeffrey, that is so pretty. Anyways, so this town became overrun with rats. Now you gotta remember, back in the day, they didn't have refrigeration. They didn't have, they stored grain in these huge bins. And the problem was, if rodents got into the bins, not only did they eat people's food, but they also carried diseases. So it was really serious to keep rodents out of, these huge bins that, their harvest was in. Because basically that's what that town was going to survive on. Not only the town, but I'm sure their animals were going to survive on for the winter, So it's a serious thing now when something happens to a town's reserves, okay? There's no, there was no refrigeration, no electricity, none of that. And I'll tell you something about rats. Rats, especially country rats, they are smart. They're not like mice. Mice are just little, nasty little things. Rats are problem solving intelligent. They truly are. And they find out that there's a food source. They're going to figure out a way to get into that food source. Now, whoa, that's some pretty stuff right there. Let's go in the outside corner. Let's go with something a little dark Where's my, here's my brush. I use a Luxie brush. I've got these bling brushes that I love. I love my bling brushes. But I gotta tell you, the outside corner, this Luxie brush is the best one I have used so far from my experience. Okay, and we're gonna go with something, a little, Okay, let's go with tax-free. Okay. Speaking of tax-free, have you guys done your taxes? There's another whole subject, right? Okay, I've never used this one before, to tell you the truth. Whoa. This is a beautiful palette. Like, seriously? We need to get up to 500 and somebody is going to win. This is absolutely beautiful. I've been using this every day, pretty much, for work, and I get so many compliments on it. Okay, so let's get back to the rat story. I kind of got off subject there, but so the rats were winning. The food supply is in jeopardy, and the town just, doesn't know what to do. So a stranger comes into town, a stranger named Patrick. And, he's just passing through. But he, you hear what people are talking about. You stop in the pub, get a bite to eat, have something, whatever. You know what's going on in a small town now. Oh, wow. That is gloriously beautiful. It does not look that pretty in the pan, but when you put it on your face, holy cow. Holy cow. So anyways, this man, Patrick, who we call St. Patrick now, although I don't know why, because he seems to be kind of not a very nice guy. Anyways, he says, hey, I can get rid of these rats. No problem. He's a flute player. He's got him a little flute. Oh, I didn't do my brows, did I? They don't look too bad, though. So he says, I can get rid of the rats. I can get rid of them rats, but you won't have to pay me for that. Okay, you gonna have to pay me. You're gonna have to pay me, because I'm gonna save your town, because y'all gonna starve this winter, because these rats are just gonna eat all your food. I'm gonna save your town. Y'all need to pay me now. So we're gonna go with this brush for the lid. So the town agrees, there's a set amount of gold, that they're going to pay this man, and oh, wow. We're going to go with the dark green. Crocodile tears. Ooh, she's pretty. So, they agree on what they're going to, oh yeah, the town's, town superior, whatever, oh yes, we're going to die. We have to agree to whatever this guy wants, so, oh, come on. How's he going to get rid of these rats? Give me a break, Oh, no. We got to, we're gonna starve this winter if we don't do something, So they agree. They're going to pay this man his price, and, so he gets out his flute, he starts playing this tune, and the rats responded to it, and they basically were compelled to follow this man. And he took them down to the river, and he got in a little boat. He's still playing his flute, and the rats start going into the water. They're climbing out onto logs and branches and things, but they end up, in the water. And however long it took for all those rats, it took like a day, maybe 2 days, I don't know, but, there was a lot of rats, so it took a while. And some of them rats didn't really want to leave all that food, so, took a while of doing this to get them all out there. So this man, he worked a little bit to get rid of all them rats. When they, finally went through and said, oh, they're gone. Wow, that's incredible. The townspeople. Now here's where there's a little conflict in the story. Is we don't know if they promised the man money that they didn't really have. Maybe they thought that he wasn't going to do this anyway, so we ain't going to have to come up with it because there ain't no way he's going to get rid of all them rats. So maybe they just didn't even have the money to begin with. Or they kind of went, okay, this guy's if someone ain't ride with him, we ain't giving him all this money. For whatever reason, we're just going to go under here a little bit just to tie this edge in. For whatever reason, they decided they was not going to pay this man. This is like a whole bad story. First the townspeople, or, their elders, whatever they're called back then in politics, decide that they're not going to pay the guy. Okay, and, they have a little dispute about it. And eventually, the man says, look, I'm fixing to leave, and this has all been well and great, but I got rid of your rats. Y'all are going to survive this winter. You're doing good. I didn't just get rid of them. They can't come back. They're all, they're gone. They're just totally gone. I got this itch going on here. They're gone. There no more rats. I need him because I got a rat the size of a damn pony running around my house. Anyways, nope, they didn't even come up with nothing. They didn't come up with nothing. They won't give that man nothing for getting rid of saving their lives. They ain't gonna give him nothing. Okay, there's the first, horrific part of it. Wow. That is so pretty. So, I think we're gonna need to go in the inside corner with this like green shimmery thing. Ooh, she pretty. So, the man gets out his flute, he says, if I'm not paid by tomorrow morning, sunrise, y'all gonna be sorry. You gonna be sorry that you did not keep your word. Are you threatening us? You better just be out of town by sunrise tomorrow. He said, okay. He said, I will. He said, I will. And y'all are just really, you are not going to be happy, people. You are not going to be happy with what is going to happen to you. Holy cow, that's pretty. Whew. So, the next morning, the townspeople wake up and they hear the flute. But it's playing a whole different tune. It ain't the same tune. And it's a beautiful, just a very, like, you want to find out where it's coming from, this tune, And so the townspeople get up and they can hear it, but it's kind of floating on the wind. And they're looking at, all they can think about is this tune, just this flute. And some prettiness right there. Now let's do some blush, shall we? A little more Jeffree Star. Ooh. So, how do you open this thing? So, the flute the sound fades. And the town people look around and all of a sudden they realize, wow. Whoa. Oh, that is. Oh, Jeffrey, that is so pretty. All of a sudden they realize that there's no children. The children are gone. They're gone. And they try to follow tracks. They try to find it, and they never saw. They never knew what happened to them. Their children were gone. That is, whoa. Boom, yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's put a little bit more up here, too. Now, how that man became known as, no, I don't know. Was he St. Patrick? The Pied Piper and St. Patrick? Is that the same guy? I don't know. But that's the story that I was told. And that's the story that we always told on St. Patrick's Day because it's a real Irish icon. Along with the leprechauns. Pot of gold. There's another story I'd like to find out and look up is, why? Who came up with why the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Have you ever seen the end of a rainbow? Supposedly you're not supposed to be able to, but you can. One time my whole life, and I've seen a whole lot of rainbows. One time we saw the end of the rainbow where it was hitting the ground, and it was really eerie. Really eerie. Okay, guys. So, when you're in dire straits, don't promise somebody something that you don't have, because if they pull you out of it, you're going to have to come up with that. And if you don't, you might just lose something that was more valuable to you than the problem you had to begin with. Pixie by Petra. I'm going to be sad when this is gone. I use that like every single day. Woo! Alright, I'll be right back. We're going to finish this look up and, think about the Pied Piper. Be right back. Alright, my loves. Get you some luck today. I know it's a 3-leaf clover, go figure, but what do you think? I did do the gold all over the face, so I wish that I could get outside, get some natural sunlight. As most of you know, I'm working nights now, so I'm sleeping all day. I'm a vampire. I'm sleeping all day, and I'm up all night. I don't even have like really a green shirt to wear with this, but I do have some green earrings, so yeah, there's that. They were a gift. I love them. What do you think of this lip? Whoa. Anyways, you guys, this was so fun to put this together for you, and I always enjoy spending time with you guys. I'm really glad that you hung out. So what are you doing? Are you doing the green beer party thing? This is what I'm doing. This is my celebration right here. Let me know, how do you celebrate St. Patty's Day? Do you wear green on St. Patty's Day? Do you go around pinching people that are not wearing green on St. Patty's Day? Do you? Let me know. Comment below. As always, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and, participating. Comment below. Let me know you're here. I love you. And until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing. Wake up dancing. Boom, boom. Wake up dancing. Wish I had like some bagpipe music, right? Every single day. Bye-bye.